Hi, my name is Armani. Are you feeling tension and tightness throughout your whole body and you're looking for something beginner friendly? Well, this video is for you, and today we're going to be using no equipment. So we're going to get started with some neck stretches. So I'm going to go ahead and raise my right hand and we're going to bring it over to your left shoulder. You're going to push down on the left shoulder and then you're going to drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder as you open up the side of the left of your neck. Go ahead and lift up the head here. Release the right arm down. Repeating the same thing on the opposite side. Left arm comes up. It comes over to the right shoulder and pushes it down as the left ear drops towards the left shoulder, opening up the right side of the neck. We're going to be moving on to some leg stretches. So we're going to go ahead and position ourselves so that we can extend our right leg long off to the side here. I'm going to go ahead and keep my left leg tucked in, but if you want to extend yours out, you're welcome to do so. So first I'm going to start by twisting my upper body towards my right leg. So find that twist in the spine here. And then I'm going to go ahead and reach for my ankle here. So this is going to give you a nice stretch in the hamstring here. I'm going to keep my foot flexed to feel a little bit deeper stretch for my hamstring. And then you can go ahead and release the head and neck down and rest here. We're going to slowly roll up, untwist the spine, and we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to position myself so that I can extend my left leg out towards the side here. I'm going to find that rotation of the spine, and I'm going to lean forward, keeping my foot flexed to stretch the hamstring on this side, and go ahead and release my head and neck down. You should also feel a big stretch on your right side, close to your hip and your low back here. can go ahead and roll the spine up here as well. We're gonna untwist the spine and we're gonna get going with some arm or upper body work. So we're gonna bring our hands into a cactus position, and then you're gonna go ahead and reach the arms up as you bring the gaze up to your hands. And then you're gonna bend the elbows wide, bringing the head back down to center. Reaching up. And bending wide. We're going to do this a couple more times. Finishing our last one here. We're going to go ahead and begin to roll the wrists as we bring the arms down. And we're gonna move on and we're gonna do a stretch for our back. So we're gonna come on to all fours first. I'm gonna go ahead and walk my hands towards the top edge of my mat, keeping my knees underneath my hips. I'm gonna open my knees about hip distance here. And from here, I'm gonna drop my hips down towards the floor, keeping my arms straight. Notice there's no bend in the elbows. My shoulders are drawing down, and I'm looking forward to stretch the front half of my body. I'm gonna inhale, draw my belly in as I send the hips back into a child's pose. I'm gonna shift the weight back forward onto my hands, dropping the hips and looking up. Again, pulling that belly in to send the hips back, reaching long with the arms. Finishing up our last two here, dropping those hips here. Careful that you don't drop so much that you feel pain in your back. So you just find a spot that's comfortable for your shoulders and the front half of your body. Sending the hips back. Finishing our last one here, dropping the hips and looking up. And sitting back towards those heels. We're gonna walk our way back up onto our hands. We're gonna we're gonna smooth our palms back so they're underneath the shoulders. The knees are still shoulder or hip width distance, I should say. And we're gonna go into a shoulder stretch here. So you're gonna go ahead and lift the right arm, looking up towards the ceiling, opening up the chest here. And then you're gonna thread the arm underneath your left arm, dropping the shoulder down to the mat and taking the stretch. a few more seconds here. You're gonna rise back up onto both hands, doing the same thing on the opposite side. So you're gonna lift that left arm up to the ceiling, looking at the arm as it goes up, opening the chest. And then you're gonna thread it underneath the right arm, dropping the shoulder here, and taking the stretch. Few more seconds here. Try to relax your breath. It helps deepen the stretch a little more. We're gonna rise back up onto our hands. We're gonna find our way to our side, so you can twist your body open if you want. You're gonna stack your knees on top of the other. We're gonna lie down on our bottom arm here. We're gonna go ahead and bring our right arm up so that your palm is grabbing your right shoulder. And you're gonna go ahead and twist the right shoulder back as you look at the shoulder on the way back. You're gonna bring the arm back up. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit just to give myself a little bit more room, and then bring that arm all the way back here. Notice as I find a bigger twist here, looking over the right shoulder. And bringing the arm up. We have one more on this side. You're gonna bring that elbow back as you look at it as it goes back. Find the twist in the upper back. You're gonna bring that elbow back up and rest the arm down. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm gonna find my way up, and then I'm gonna twist over. So I'm facing the other direction. You're gonna drop your knees down to the floor, and you're gonna find yourself resting on your bottom arm if you'd like. You're gonna bring your left hand on top of your left shoulder, and you're gonna look at the shoulder as you twist towards the left side. Bringing that elbow up for our last time here. Twisting out towards that left side. Looking over the shoulder. Finding the stretch here. Slowing down the breath. You're gonna bring that elbow up. You're gonna relax the arm down. I'm gonna push myself up to seated. And we're gonna end with scooting up towards the top edge of your mat. I'm gonna roll back, and I'm gonna rest here. So you have options to keep the knees bent. If you're someone experiencing low back pain, I would keep my knees bent. But if you don't have low back pain or you want to extend your legs, you can lie flat here. Close the eyes. I like to flip my palms towards the ceiling and just breathe as we close out. I'm gonna rock myself on up, and you're all finished for today.